Good morning, Colorado. Welcome to a Monday edition of Local Biz Buzz. I'm your host, Larry Hers, and today, making a return engagement, second time, one of our first guests on this show, we have Matt from Crafthouse Cocktails. Welcome, buddy.
Thank you. Thanks for welcoming me back.
So for those of you who didn't see it, it was July 6th. We had started the show the first week of July. Just one of those things, like I came up with this idea because I saw all these local businesses that needed to get the word out. And Crafthouse Cocktails, actually, I was drinking on my own. I saw it in a liquor store, and it looked very appealing. The packaging was great. And then I drank it, and it was unbelievable. I never could believe you could get such great cocktails in a can. You call it a can or a bottle?
I call it a can, actually.
Okay,
but
good.
It was an aluminum bottle.
And so that's how we ended up on the show the first time. And now you're back because we got Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, thanks so much. As well as we launched these boxes. So it's a pretty cool time for us.
Give us a history of you and Crafthouse Cocktails.
Sure. So we've actually been out for about 8 years. So
Wow.
you can see the trend of that craft cocktail in a pre-made format kind of blowing up in the last couple of years. But we've actually been doing it for 8 years. And
Would you say you're one
we're
of
the OGs.
You are?
We're
The
the
first?
OGs of yeah, pretty much the first people to ever do like a lineup of accessible, ready-to-go cocktails. Yeah, I'd say we're the first. First people ever to do a Mule or a Paloma in a pre-made format, for sure.
What's your background before you did Crafthouse?
So I'm from Chicago. I live here in Denver now. I've been here for 6 years. And in Chicago, I did bars and restaurants. So that's my whole background. Always in the hospitality. Always kind of seeing where trends were going and drinking. And my partner, Charles, who has won actually James Beard for his beverage program, as well as it's his birthday today. So happy birthday,
Wow.
Charles. Enjoy drinking some Crafthouse. So we just, late night, drinking, kind of came up with this idea like, hey, people can't do these at home very well. You know, they get the balance wrong or what have you. So we're like, why don't we just see if we can do it for them? And that's the long and the short
It
of it.
seems so obvious, but nobody had done it before. And when I saw it, I was like, that is so brilliant. You don't have to buy all the ingredients and try and figure it out yourself.
Yeah, I mean, really, the whole thing behind it is companies in the past, because the category is not new, they're ready to drink or ready to serve, but it's always been done with malt or grain neutral and flavoring and artificial and sugar and all that good stuff. So when we decided to do this, people were like, it just can't be done. You can't use real lime juice. You know, you can't make a cocktail and then put it in a bottle. It'll never hold and all these things. And if it could have been done, somebody would have done it, was kind of the thing. And we just decided, well, maybe, but maybe not. You know, maybe nobody did it because it's more expensive, it's more labor.
Sure it is.
You know,
Sure it is.
again, we approach it from the bartender side of things, not from
Yeah.
kind of the corporate, side of things. So we went at it with a different approach, and again, 8 years later, I think people are finally starting to catch on.
What was the first flavor you guys did?
We launched 3 at the same time.
Okay.
We launched the Moscow Mule, which again, 8 years ago was not nearly as popular as it is now.
Mm-hmm.
People weren't as familiar with it. We launched a cocktail called the Southside, which is gin, mint, and lime, kind of like a gin mojito,
got that one.
classic Prohibition era cocktail. And we launched a Paloma, which is a tequila and grapefruit soda.
But even that, you blew my mind when the Paloma, you guys make the grapefruit soda, am I right?
We do everything from scratch, yeah.
Like, who would make their own grapefruit soda for their
Yeah.
Palomas?
Yeah, we do absolutely everything from scratch. So it's literally a fresh made cocktail, ready to go.
Well, I'm ready to start drinking.
Yeah, let's do it.
What are we going to start with?
Well, we could kind of go any order, but maybe we'll start with the pineapple daiquiri. This cocktail is real special for us.
This is the one that made me fall in love with you.
Yeah. So this is a good cocktail. There's a rum company called Plantation. So they have Stiggins. It's called their Stiggins Pineapple Rum, which is a pineapple infused rum. So there's no actual pineapple juice in here, just pineapple infused rum combined with a little bit of their Barbados 5-year lime juice, and then a dash of Angostura bitters to kind of give it a little additional complexity. Not sweet. Like that's one of the things that we try to teach everybody. Like these, or daiquiri in particular, people are just going to think,
Yeah.
New Orleans and got the worst hangover ever drinking a bunch of daiquiris. But the reality is a daiquiri is a beautiful cocktail because it's just generally 3 ingredients. You get that balance right, and it's beautiful. So we'll go with.
Literally, this is my favorite, and it was the first one I tried from you guys, and I was
Awesome.
so confused. I'm like, I don't understand. How is this so good?
We're not gonna go wholesy cocktails quite yet. We'll wait till after the show maybe. So it's just super simple, and these bags are brand new. They hold about 15 cocktails each. And
Can I figure out how to do that.
Yeah, it's
Look
just
at
like a wine in the box. Again, we try to stay ahead of the curve in terms of like how people are drinking. So, having a box cocktail is super new.
Oh, hell yeah. I'm telling you guys, you can't, in a restaurant, I think I might have told you last time too, they're not this good in a restaurant. Made to order is not this good.
Yeah, thank you. I mean, we don't disagree necessarily. Like there's some restaurants that make very, very, very good cocktails, and we encourage people, obviously, in today's world, to make sure they get out to their restaurants and support. But when they don't have that opportunity, this is on par, we would say, with any restaurant that's out there.
I actually took a bunch of the cans with me when I play golf.
Oh, awesome.
And I made a mistake of drinking it without putting it on the rocks.
Right.
You want to put these on the rocks, am I right?
So we make them ideally so we account for that little bit of dilution that the ice makes to make that perfectly balanced cocktail. That being said, I've had my fair share just chilling right out of the bottle.
I was schnockered.
Yeah, well, that can happen.
I was drinking the smoky margarita, and I don't remember the rest of the day.
Not always a bad thing. Isn't that half the reason you play golf? I don't know.
Yeah, it's to drink, absolutely.
So from there, I don't know, maybe we'll go Mule, and then we'll get into the Cinco de Mayo cocktails.
Okay, I'm ready.
So again, Moscow Mule, we get our vodka out of a little distillery in Chicago, and then we do our own ginger beer. So, you get that lime, you get the real ginger, and so it's a little bit different than just cracking like a Gosling's or something and throwing it in with your vodka. You're getting more different dynamics within there. We'll go with the tall glass again for this one.
And everything we're seeing is available in most major liquor stores?
Yeah, for sure. Around Denver, you could find them at like Sobo or Applejack or Hazel's out in Boulder. But generally, we've got really good placement. There's been a great amount of support locally.
Both boxes and cans.
Both boxes and cans. And if the store doesn't have the box, you guys should tell them. But we are getting. They're flying. They're doing great. Stores are taking them in like crazy.
I've gotten them before. I've seen it at Applejack. I've seen it at Davidson's.
Yeah.
I think I've seen it at Molly's Spirits.
Yeah, Molly's has it for sure. All right, we'll go Moscow Mule.
Not that I've been stalking your product, that I know every store it's in.
Appreciate that. We could go with a lime wedge if you wanted to garnish.
Couldn't hurt it.
We always have fun. We say we turns it from a drink into a cocktail
when you put a lime on it.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know, Josh. You want me to put the boxes on the close-up at all, or?
We're good.
Okay.
All right. So again, you really taste the freshness, or hopefully you taste the freshness of that cocktail. Yeah, you get it on the nose. It is. You can't drink all day if you don't
better
start in the
Moscow
morning,
Mule
right?
than I get in most restaurants.
Yeah, thanks.
All right, let's get on to the
All
margaritas
right,
and
yeah,
wrap
let's
it
do
up.
it. So we'll start with our spicy margarita. And it's actually fun. You could actually combine these two into one.
That's the new one. I have not tried yet.
Yeah, this one is launching in the cans in about a month. We just got our cans in. Now we got to fill them. But this one, we do, it's a jalapeno with a little chipotle pepper. And then outside of that, just a traditional margarita, simple syrup, tequila, and lime juice. So that is it. This one has been an instant hit. Almost one of our top 3 selling now already. Again, I love the nose. You can really taste that jalapeno on the nose.
Jeez. Yes,
Yeah, right?
you can.
And,
That's amazing.
We try to do the right amount of heat. So we're trying not to blow people away with like too much spice, but that spice will build as you drink, and that cocktail will really, continue to develop as you're drinking. So, salute.
The best show ever. All right, doesn't punch in the face.
Yeah, it will build though, for sure.
It's getting me on the back.
Yeah.
All right, and then let's finish up with the smoky, which I've had before, which is really smoky.
It is. So there's, a lot of people don't necessarily recognize, they may have had mezcal, maybe not, but, mezcal's a really nice smoky agave spirit, and that's where all the smoke comes from on this. So it's a 60-40 tequila to mezcal blend. So you don't have, it's not, again, just kind of like the spice on the spicy margarita. We tried to make sure that it's there. Same with the smoke. Thank you. Same with the smoke on the smoky margarita. We want that real nice smokiness, but not where it's overpowering. Maybe if I had a mezcal margarita or Charles, maybe we would, make it 100% mezcal if you really like that mezcal. But this, we think we found that nice balance.
Somebody's gonna be drunk today.
Yeah, right?
Already.
We'll leave you some there. Let's make
If
sure
you have a case of
start
the
some
Mondays,
tomorrow.
here's your cure. What do these run? What do you think in about
Actually
average?
about 27 bucks. And again, you get 15 cocktails, so less than $2 a cocktail.
Or for Josh, it's like 6 cocktails.
All right.
7.
And then the cans.
Cans are
I
right
think they're
around
about
$5.
$5,
Yeah.
yeah.
Mhm. Right around $5. And it's about 2 cocktails in a can. But again, depends on how you drink.
What's your website?
It's craftthousecocktails.com.
Does it have like a store
It
locator
has a
on
store, yeah. You punch in your zip code, it'll tell you where to go to closest place to find it. I would, if you're interested in these boxes, you know, and it has a store, it doesn't break it down per like which type, so I'd call the store ahead just to
Sure.
make sure they've got the boxes. But most stores carry both formats, the 200s and the 175s now.
I mean, if you're looking for ideas for Cinco de Mayo, which we're gonna have a little party here actually,
Leave 'em.
I can't think of a better way to celebrate than with these boxes. Makes your life so easy.
Yeah.
Great to see you, buddy.
Good to see you. Thanks for having me
Anything
on.
else before we go?
No, we're all good. Everybody have a good holiday, Cinco de Mayo, and cheers.
Salud.
Salud.
Oh, I have the best job.